A group of crabs were walking on the beach. Suddenly a seagull swept overhead, swooping down towards them. A small crab immediately gathered his friends, gathered together in a square and raised their pincers. At the moment of the gull's rapid descent, they all attack and cut it down to a bald bird. This is the power of unity. And in nature, know how to cooperate are not the only ones. A group of ants is carrying food in an orderly fashion. Suddenly the last ant's buttocks pop up. Behind him, a gust of air rises. It turns out the anteater is trying to suck him in. The captain blows his whistle. At that moment, all the ants drop their belongings. They all jump on their partner at the same time, and they save him in the nick of time. Under the command of the ant chief, the ants lean together to form a huge ball, and eventually block the anteater's nose. The anteater suffocates instantly. This is the power of cooperation. A group of penguins are pictured on an ice floe. Suddenly, a shark swims into the water. The shark opens its mouth and rushes towards them. At that moment, all the penguins realize the danger. They stand on the other side of the ice floe. The ice floe buckles. The shark is knocked off its feet. In the vast yellow land, there lived a group of cute little meerkats. Every day the meerkats would run up a tree and line up to touch a big pomegranate. That's the fresh fruit they've found, waiting to eat it when it's ripe. But then something happens. There's a vulture in the tree. All the meerkats hide back in their holes, as if the vulture could see their concern. It slowly stretched out its claws. As the meerkats watched in shock, the vulture stole the pomegranate. All the meerkats stood still. At this moment, they don't hold back any longer. They chase the vulture with their short legs. Now the vulture senses something is wrong. It picks up speed and tries to lose the little ones, but he's still caught up with one of them. Then, thanks to the efforts of his companions, the little ones line up behind the vulture, but it's clear they're too weak. An enraged vulture flaps its wings and takes them on a flying car ride. Then in a tail-swinging drift, the meerkats are scattered, but the pomegranate is also thrown out. The excited meerkats hug it tightly, and they fall straight down, but the vultures aren't going to let them go. It's back with a second attack. The little one is knocked out. The pomegranate is handed over to its companion. They keep moving the target, trying to distract the vultures, but they're still not paying attention. The vulture intercepted the pomegranate. The pomegranate slipped from his claws and fell. He immediately swooped down at breakneck speed and grabbed the pomegranate before it hit the ground. He's so pleased with himself. The little ones keep landing on his back and formed an inverted triangle. The vulture breaks immediately. The vulture breaks and throws the little ones out of the air. They're going to have to fight with the airborne overlords. The little ones are not even close. Suddenly, a pomegranate came hurtling through the air. The little ones are overjoyed. They caught it and threw it to their friends, and they played happily, like a soccer team returning home in triumph, subconsciously kicking the pomegranate away. As they watched, the pomegranate made it to the goal. They couldn't help cheering, but the result